John Groce joins us here at courtside. John, we've talked about all during this broadcast that Iowa State was a team of spurts. They showed that. They had several. You answered most of them until midway through the second half, and they just pulled away.
Yeah, they did. Obviously, the score wasn't indicative of what a fist fight it was for 30 minutes. I mean, I thought our kids played about as well as they've played all year for the first 30 minutes. And then I thought in the last 10 that they showed their maturity. I thought that they were able to get shots that they can make better than we were patient enough to get shots that we could make. I thought our patience was horrendous. Thought we over-dribbled. Thought our ball and player movement was really bad. The last 8 minutes of the game, I thought we stood. And then on the defensive end, you know, their ability to get to the paint, it wasn't that easy in the first half. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't think we defended very well the last 8 minutes. I thought that we were very selfish offensively and very selfish defensively the last 8 minutes of the game, rather than trusting each other, trusting the system, and playing our team defense and our team offense. I was disappointed, obviously, with the way that we finished, but you know, the first 30 minutes I thought we played really well.
Yeah, and got to mention Thorne. He didn't play in the second half.
Yeah,
like
killed
he was
us.
Out on
because he had 10 points and 7 rebounds in the first half. They had no answer for him. We knew that. That was a big part of our game plan, and obviously it affected our rebounding. It affected our low post game. I mean, it had a dramatic effect on the game. In terms of status, I don't know. The docs don't know. He doesn't know. We're going to go get him checked out. I don't know anything at this point.
Well, outside of the last 10 minutes, what do you come out of these two games now that you have all your pieces back?
Yeah.
It'll take a while, but what do you come out thinking?
We had a long way to go. Long way to go. Yeah, you know, we come out of the last time out there, I took those guys out because I told them I want A done, and they didn't get A done. They did B. And that tells me our minds weren't right there at the close. You know, we've got to get a lot tougher and a lot better than what we played those last 8 minutes. But again, the first 30 to 32, I thought we did some good things.
Malcolm with 20 points, but he didn't score. He had his last basket there with 16 minutes to go. Then there were several trips where he didn't get the ball. Was he not working hard enough to get it? Were they not getting it?
I just thought we stood, Steve.
Yeah.
I thought that we stood. I thought we didn't move. I was begging guys to move. They didn't screen. We just stood. Ball movement was bad. Player movement was bad. Guys didn't do their job very well the last 8 to 10 minutes. And when you're playing a really good team, if we think we're just going to stand out here in 4 spots and just throw the ball around without screening and cutting and moving, they're nuts. I mean, that's not going to happen. You've got to have ball movement. You got to have player movement. And I didn't think we had enough of that, certainly there the last 8 minutes.
Had 2 guys on the all-tournament team. We mentioned Malcolm Hill, Kendrick Nunn as well, coming back with 18 points last night, 19 tonight on just very limited practice time. You got to be happy with getting him back.
Yeah, I was happy, obviously, with obviously getting him back and getting some bodies back. That was a big thing. We'll see where this thing goes with Thorne. You know, you get 2 or 3 back, and then that deal happens with him in the first half. So we'll get that figured out and see what we got to do there. But yeah, I mean, they did some good things. You know, I expect those 2 guys to do good things. They played in every game. They're older. And I also expect for them to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing the last 8 minutes, too. That falls on me, and that falls on them as well. They're captains. And we better figure out how to stay within our character a heck of a lot better than the last 8 minutes moving forward than we did the last 8 minutes today.
Well, as far as the atmosphere, this seemed like a March intensity atmosphere, which should be. Especially with the young guys.
Oh, sure. They're good. I mean, they're really good. That's as good an offensive team as we'll probably play all year. Yep. Certainly one of the better ones that we've played in the first 4 years here. You know, they're terrific on offense. Got a lot of answers, got a lot of weapons. That team is really, really good. So I thought it felt like that, Jerry. It felt like a heavyweight boxing match for about 30 minutes, back and forth, and teams making runs and competitive and physical, and both teams I thought were playing really hard. I just thought they did a much better job of staying the course the last 8 minutes than certainly our guys did.
Well, now you look ahead to finally playing a home game at the State Farm.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's finally here. Our guys will be looking forward to that. We've been traveling so much, and obviously it'll be good to get back home. get our feet on the ground and get ready for this one on Wednesday.
That's John Groce. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.